Hello, everyone. I am delighted to have you here today to explore a financial approach that can transform the way you manage your money. We're going to dive into a plan called the Plan Ahead Method, and it could be a game changer for your financial well being. This is a pre recorded video. However, questions and comments are still going to be monitored. Before we begin, I would like to introduce myself to those who are new. I am Eric Fitzpatrick. So, a few things about me. I'm a financial coach, not to be confused with a financial planner or advisor. I was a sailor in the Navy, and I'm a neurodivergent thinker. My family and I have been using the same method of budgeting for over a decade now, even before I was a financial coach. While in the Navy, we had to plan for the expected expenses that would show itself as unexpected emergencies. Anyone else know what that feels like? Emergencies just come out of nowhere? Well, today's topic that we're going to talk about with budgeting, and this is our roadmap on what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the problem with traditional budgeting, why we should not budget like a corporation, what the plan ahead method is, and some tips to successfully build your personal plan. The problem with traditional budgeting is, as you may have already known, is that it's a discouraging track record. It has an astonishing 80% failure rate. Yes, that's right, 80%. If you've ever searched for a budgeting template online, you're likely encountered a countless Excel-based options. But here's the catch. These traditional approaches often fall short, even though they are most like the common ones that are taught. So let's explore the traditional budgeting methods and why they often fall short of meeting your unique financial needs. The first point is that traditional budgeting tends to follow a rigid one-size-fits-all approach, often forcing individuals to fit their unique situations into predefined categories. Traditional budgeting methods can often come with predefined categories that do not align with the way that you live your life. This assumes that everyone should receive their income in the same day and pay their bills all at once. However, in reality, people have a varying income streams. Bills are due on different dates, and spending habits are all over the place. This can be challenging because it doesn't account for the diversity of your financial situation. The second point is that real life finances are anything but simple. People receive income at different times throughout the month, have various bills with distinct due dates, and encounter unexpected expenses. Excel-based templates are often people often struggle to accommodate them with this complexity. They try to fit the intricacies of real life finances into neat, predefined boxes, which can lead to frustration. The third point is that the Excel-based templates lack the flexibility needed to adapt to changes of income and expenses. One of the significant drawbacks of the templates is the lack of flexibility. They are often designed for strategic situations that can't easily adjust to changes or income or unexpected expenses. When life throws a financial curveball, these templates can leave individuals feeling trapped by their budget, unable to adapt to their new circumstances. Our fourth point is these templates, don't provide a holistic view of one of our financial situations. Another limiting is the fact that it tracks expenses and income without considering the long-term financial goals, savings, or debt reduction strategies. This limited vision can hinder overall financial planning. Budgeting isn't just about managing expenses. It's about achieving financial goals and securing your financial future. The fifth point for why traditional budgeting does not work well is that it's when people find it challenging to adhere to, they become frustrated and eventually abandon the budgeting altogether. When people encounter difficulties with these rigid templates, it can lead to frustration and eventually the abandonment of budgeting altogether. This frustration can also set off a cycle of financial stress and overspending, which is the opposite of what the budgeting aims to do. Another thing that we don't want to do is we don't want to budget like a corporation. One of the fundamental flaws of traditional budgeting is that it borrows principles from the corporate finance, which doesn't align with how we live our lives. I mean, think about it. All of you guys receive all of your money all at once at the first of the month and then immediately pay all your bills, buy all your groceries, and cover all of your expenses? Of course not. That's not how life works. Surprisingly, this one size fits all corporate approach is still widely advocated by financial professionals, even though it doesn't cater to the individual or their financial situation. But fear not. There is a better way, and it's called the plan ahead method. At Clarksville Financial Peace, we have crafted a budgeting system that mirrors the rhythm of your life. It's a method that has brought peace of mind and financial clarity to our clients. It is designed to closely mirror the way individuals live their lives and manage their finances. Its flexible timing accommodates for income and bills. It recognizes that people receive income at different times during the month and that bills have various due dates. By organizing finances based on timing of paychecks and bill due dates, the plan ahead method provides a more realistic way for you to budget. It ensures that you have a clear understanding of how and when your money flows in and out of your accounts. This method promotes enhanced visibility of your financial situation. It allows you to see precisely what bills need to be paid between each paycheck, reducing the chances of financial surprises. The plan ahead method is also adaptive. It can accommodate irregular or unexpected expenses without throwing your entire budget off track. This flexibility is a key feature that resonates with the dynamic nature of personal finances. Now let's dive into the core principles of the plan ahead method. Your budget should be tailored to the timing of your life, not restricted to a single starting and ending point of each month. The key factors in successful budgeting are the actual dates you get paid and the dates your bills are due. This is the foundation of the plan ahead method. It offers a fresh perspective on budgeting. Once you have set up your plan ahead spending plan, you have an accurate financial snapshot that you will reduce financial stress and you'll start seeing goals achieved. You'll also improve your financial management system. To get started, it's a three-step process. The first step is all about getting organized. Before you can create a useful budget, you need to have a clear understanding of your numbers. You probably have a variety of fixed expenses, your monthly bills, or your regular expenditures. It's time to get all of these out of your head and put them onto paper. Make a list that includes your bill descriptions, the amount, and the due date. But here's the twist. Organize your list by due date and not the dollar amount. This simple shift will give you a clearer picture of when your bills need to be paid and how much money you will have in your account at any given time. Step 2 is counterproductive to what we said, but it's to create a spreadsheet. The great news is you don't have to be an Excel wizard or even own Excel to complete this step. If you share finances with someone, consider using like a Google Drive or some sort of shared drive to create a spreadsheet. It's crucial to ensure that both parties have access, as we encourage couples to stay on the same page when it comes to their finances. Step 3 is the fun part. You'll start to fill in your spreadsheet with your personalized budget. Your next 3 pay dates and respective amounts at the top of each column. The first line in each column represents your paycheck amount. The next line in the first column is your current bank account balance. Following this, list all of your bills that fall in between the first paycheck and then the next. Remember, we're organizing these by due date, not by amount. Additionally, list the amounts of your reoccurring monthly expenses, such as groceries, gas, pet food, or any funds that you set aside for automobile, maybe maintenance or house maintenance. These expenses aren't fixed in any due date. When you listed all of your bills and reoccurring expenses, calculate the total at the bottom of that column. This total represents the amount that should be left in your bank account before your next paycheck. And then repeat this process for the next 2 columns, and you'll start seeing that you have a surplus amount. Managing your budget is an ongoing process. You'll need to track your expenses and watch how your finances flow. You'll also notice that surplus that we mentioned earlier, which represents an exciting opportunity. Our recommendation: consider opening a savings account that will allocate and grow that surplus. Savings accounts are a key tool to achieving your financial goals. Before we wrap up, let's discuss some simple tips for success with your plan ahead method. As you start to budget, remember this: overestimating is okay for your bills, so that way you can create a financial cushion. Setting clear goals with your surplus to accelerate your financial progress. Extend your budget for at least 3 months in order to account for the ebb and flow of expenses. Avoid adding extra expenses or increasing spending accounts during the month once it's begun. Be realistic about your spending habits. If for some reason you feel like you only spend $100 on groceries, but every month you feel like you spent so much, well, then look at your grocery budget and find out how much have I actually spent. This will give you an accurate amount, which then means that for the next 3 months you can plan ahead. In conclusion, I want you to know that there is indeed a better way to budget. The plan ahead method offers a fresh perspective that aligns with your unique financial situation. When you budget based on your pay dates and due dates, you're less likely to be caught off guard by unexpected expenses. You'll never face the stressful moment when you realize you have a major bill due and still need money for groceries. Yes, you will use the spreadsheet, but it's a spreadsheet designed with your life in mind, not a generic template. I'm confident that once you experience budgeting in a fresh way, you won't look back, especially if traditional budgeting has let you down in the past. If you would like to get in touch with me, again, my name is Eric, and you can reach out to me. You can scan the QR code that's on the screen, or you can email me at clarksvillefinancialpeace@gmail.com. Thank you guys for coming today. I really appreciate you guys. I do have some free resources. If you're interested, reach out to me and I will get those resources out to you. There will be a link that comes across. Feel free to click that so you can connect with us also. Thank you so much again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.